Hello. Today I'm gonna be doing a Fire Emblem 3 House tier list after playing the game, because the first one I did was just based off of uh, aesthetics and like what I knew from before release. And now that I've actually played through the game, or the equivalent of it, had watched it, and I watched all the support conversations and everything like that, I have a better opinion of where the characters are and like their personality, and basically this is just gonna be based on how cool they are. It's also gonna be only the people you can S rank support with, so that's why even though Sothis and Rhea are NPCs, I put them in with everything else. And I should have Death Knight up there too, because should I? Like, yeah, I guess you don't actually play as him. So the first thing is to rank these guys, and like aesthetically, I really like the Flame Emperor. I don't agree with anything they do, but I'll put him first anyway. Death Knight's second coolest looking. Geralt's really cool. Judith. And then who cares about these guys? So I'll just do that just because I really don't care about those guys. So that's the NPCs. So Sothis S tier for me, for sure. I really like the inclusion of her. She reminds me of Shinobu from Monogatari series, like a lolly girl inside the head of the main character. And she's also just like one of the best written. I don't mind her voice acting either, and I like her design as well. Rhea, she's really thick, but I'll put her in B for now. I don't really care for her that much, but I'll put her in B for butt, because her butt is huge. Alois, I actually like him more after playing the game. A lot of people think he's grating and like the jokes are bad, but I kind of like those type of characters, so I'll put him at least like near Rhea. Decide later. Anna, I'm really biased. I'm really, really mad about Anna. I'm mad that she is reduced to as much as she is. Like, I'd almost rather she just be a merchant in the game. Like, I'm really upset at them for not making a support conversation. Like, they barely gave her any extra dialogue, and it's just really sad to see, because like after Awakening and Fates, I expected her to get the same treatment, and she didn't. But she's one of my favorite characters in Fire Emblem, like no matter what version of her it is. So she's actually top of the list still, and like I would pay the DLC just to get her, even if she didn't have a support conversation, which she doesn't. So I'm just really disappointed in Sis. Annette, A tier for sure. I think maybe S tier. She's really cute. She's one of the cutest characters in the game, so I have to put her S for sure. Ash, A tier. He's really endearing. He might be my favorite guy in the entire thing, but we'll see about that, because there's still a lot to go. Bernadetta, this is interesting because I put her in B, my first tier list ever, or C, because I was like, she was the worst of all the girls in my eyes, because I mean, She kind of looks hunched over. I really like her hair color, but she's like not that appealing like the other characters are. But after playing through the game, I mean, it is kind of repetitive, but also her voice actor does such a good job with her that I can't help but love Bernie now after watching everything. And my favorite support of the entire game is between her and Caspar. And Caspar was another person that I didn't really like at first, but now I really, really like him. But not enough to put him in S. But I really like their support conversation. It's like the best one that I've watched. It's really funny. Catherine, A tier. She's just really cool. She's a really cool character. She's got Thunderbrand. There's not much to, or there isn't a lot to hate about her. Like, she's just really good. I think I'll put her at the front of A. I'm kind of a fan of dark-skinned girls. Claude, I like him at least more than Rhea, but I don't like him as much as most other people do. His charm just doesn't work on me. Cereal. Yeah, Cereal. Cereal is, I actually would put him at the bottom of B tier. I like him more than most people do. I like how hardworking he is. I think I actually like him more than Rhea, to be honest. I might move these guys down even, because C tier isn't bad by all means. So, Dimitri, I really, really, really liked him at first, but now I don't really like him that much. I don't like him as much as, like, he's just kind of boring, I guess. I think I like him more than Ash. Caspar is like a terrible unit, by the way, but it can't be helped. I still like his character. So Dorothea was A tier or S tier for me before, and I think she still is, but like at the bottom of it now. I don't really care for her that much, or as much as I did before. Or maybe she's in about the same place, really. So bottom of S tier. Dedu, A tier, like top of A tier. I think he's the moment where in the support conversation they just have nothing to say and he just goes ... like over and over. That really cracked me up. I was also watching Zero stream it at the time because he was getting into the game pretty far. So I just watched him play it and he, like, that made him laugh a lot, and I think that's probably why I thought it was as funny as I did, because Zero's laugh is infectious. But yeah, Edelgard, I don't like her as much as Claude, so she's going there. She was like top of S tier for me before, but I just don't. She's such a hypocrite, and like, I mean, the writing is kind of sloppy, in my opinion. Not much else to say about that. Like, I think I like Rhea more than her. And Cyril. I even like, I'll put Cyril above Elgard. You know what? She'll be the first one in C tier, because I enjoyed the concept, but the way it was done was really bad. Like, it's so obvious that she's in the wrong in my eyes, and I wish it would have been more black or more gray, like less black and white. But yeah, Felix I still don't like. But I like Edelgard more than him. I mean, I don't hate him. Like, this whole list is S to D. Like, D tier isn't bad. D is still a passing grade. So, like, I like all these characters. I just don't like Felix as much. He doesn't suit me, I guess. Ferdinand as well. I like him more than Eloise, actually. Yeah, he's about there. Like, right in the middle. Like, I don't really like him. I don't really hate him. He's, like, smack dab in the middle of everyone else. Flame, S tier. It's kind of even a tough choice between Anna and her for me. I just really like her, and, like, she's quirky. Just kind of fun. Like, these three are so close. It could go either way between them. Like, it could go in any order. But I'll leave it like this for now. That works for me. Gilbert I like more than Edelgard. I don't think he's that bad a person. I mean, what he did was horrible, but, like, you gotta remember what the times were like back then, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really have a good defense for him, but like, I sort of understand what happened, and, like, he's just a coward. He's not a bad person. His cowardice made him do bad things, but he's not a bad person. That's the best way to describe him, I guess. Hanneman, top of A tier, actually. I really love the voice actor for him. I loved him back in Persona 3. So, like, he feels like an old friend to me. That way. I love his stupid jokes in Persona 3, which, I mean, it's kind of unfair. It's, like, just based on a character alone. On his character alone, he'd probably be way lower, but because he has the voice actor he does, I'm putting him all the way up there. Hilda, I don't mind. I think I like Ferdinand more. She's right in the middle as well. I don't really feel either way for her. She's a really good character. I have no doubt about that, and a lot of people like her a lot, but yeah. This is a kind of a tough one for me, because I don't know if I like Felix or Hubert more. But I'm gonna say Hubert, just because he's, like, I don't know, Felix is, like, edgy, but Hubert is dark, like, actually dark, so I feel like that's cooler. Ignatz I still don't care for. I don't even... He's the first one in D for me. I just don't... I did actually appreciate some of his support conversations, like enjoying the beauty of nature and stuff like that, but still, again, this is S to D. It's not like I don't like him. It's just... Did I just say I didn't like him? It's just like, I don't hate him, at least. So, he's the first in D. Ingrid, at least over Edelgard. I'll put her at top of C tier. She just doesn't... I'm gonna move Eloise down. I'm gonna put her up here, actually. And I do like her more than Hilda, at least. And I like her more than Ferdinand. So I think that's the perfect place to put her. And I think I actually take that back. I like Rhea more than Claude. And I think I like... Yeah, that's actually good, I think. Yuritsa, I'm tempted to put him pretty high. Because I like his character. Plus he's really broken. But I mean, I don't even want to even go that route to where you get to play as him. Ever. So it kind of doesn't matter, but... At least there. I think I'm gonna move Rhea up. I'm moving Rhea up. I'm gonna put him at the start of B. No, end of A. With Rhea above him. That feels better for me. Leonie. I think I actually like... Leonie gets so much hate. It's kind of funny. But I actually do like Ignatz more than her. I really like her post time skip portrait. She's really cute in it. Maybe I'm not giving her enough credit. Because I mean, it's not that bad to really like someone to the point where you talk about them with other people, but yeah, I'm not giving her enough credit. I like her at least more than Edelgard and Gilbert and Eloise. Yeah, she'll top C tier. I don't like her sometimes, but like overall, she's actually a pretty good character, especially considering she's cute in her time skip, which is like the most important thing. I put Linhardt in S tier before, but I mean he's kind of just basic. But I still do like him, so I'll put him in A tier. His joke just kind of gets old and like it's stupid sometimes. Lorenz, I think his character is middling. Like B tier suits him. Bottom of B tier suits him. In my eyes, like he is earnest, so that's like he has more good qualities than you'd expect him to have, really, but he also still has a bunch of bad qualities. So Lysithea I put at the top of S tier before, and I still will, but I put her all the way at the front before, and now I don't think I like her as much as Sothis, so she'll be right there. Manuela is I like her more than Dorothea. That's good. Marianne I like a lot as well, and I think I like her more than Dorothea too. Dorothea just barely in S tier, and I like Bernadetta over Annette. I should have put that there a long time ago. And I think I might actually like Bernadetta over Lysithea, purely because of the voice actor. But they're both really good, so I'll put Lysithea above her still. But they're like closer now. Like considering Bernie was like all the way low tier before. She made like a huge jump, and that's mostly because of the voice actor. I actually like Mercedes more. I like Mercedes more than Sothis now. And I think I like her like the most. Again, there was a moment when Zero was streaming it, right when the game first came out, where he called Mercedes a mommy girlfriend. And like, you gotta get yourself a mommy girlfriend. And Mercedes is a mommy girlfriend. And that made me laugh. So, she's my favorite now. And when I was first doing the tier list, I was looking up the characters and like information about them, and Sylvain, it said he was like a big brother to everyone else. So Sylvain's Aniki to me, and I actually really like him, and I'll put him above Annette. Yeah, he's my favorite guy. I said in the beginning Casper might be my favorite, or Ash, and he's like not even close. I totally forgot that there were so many good guys in this game. He's the only one in S tier, Sylvain, for me. Wow. This is like Sylvain's harem. Up in S tier. Anyway, Shamir, A tier for sure. Not quite S tier, but I'll put her in A tier. And actually, do I like her or Dorothea more? It's kind of close. Well, I like her almost as much, so I'll put her in S tier. She's like the coolest of the characters, pretty much. Like, just in general. No. That doesn't feel right. I had to do it to see how I felt after. Poor Ignatz, dude. He needs some company. Don't worry, he'll get some company. Petra, I like her a lot more now. Even it, like, her voice acting was a bit weird, but it's like plausible enough to believe that she's actually being voice acted. Like, that's actually her accent, and she still can't speak English. And like, even the time skip, she shouldn't be speaking English any better. That's just how some people are. I've realized that now, so I'll put her in S tier too, below Shamir. Raphael, I still like him a lot, actually. Do I like him more than Dedu, though? I think I put him in S tier before. I don't like him as much as Linhart. I don't even like him as much as Caspar anymore, but I do like him as much as Dimitri. I think I should probably put one more person down in A tier. So Petra can be top of A tier. I think that's where she was before as well. And then Sedith at the lowest part. I don't like him. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, Anna, Mercedes, Flame, Sothis. I'll put Sothis above Flame. Anna in this game specifically, I'd probably rank lower than Mercedes, but I just like Anna too much from the other games, and that's kind of my bias. So this looks perfect, honestly. So that's my Three Houses tier list, official. Now that the game's been out for some time, I know a bit more what I'm talking about, so there it is. See ya.